Alright, so this video I'm going to show you how to install a Ademco 5816 wireless door window sensor. This is the sensor right here. If you press and open the sensor from this cover piece, you'll see that there's a little piece right here. You just press and hold on with your finger and that should just open up just like that. And inside there'll be a little compartment where you'll put the battery that comes along with the sensor. Just put it in accordingly, just like that. A little note to remember is that when you are installing the sensor, there's actually two pieces, or there's a back plate here that covers the back part of the sensor when you are mounting it. To dismount it or to take it off, you take a little flathead screwdriver and then you press right here, and in this part right here where there's this little slit, you press that and push down, or push up, I'm sorry, on it, and it'll come right off just like that. And from this part here is where you'll be able to screw in through these little openings here, or just probably glue or whatever you need to do and put it and mount on the surface that you'll be mounting. A few things to note as well about the sensor. Inside you'll see a little sticker that has a serial number on it. This is the serial number you'll need to program the sensor in various panels. And so just remember that sticker right there so that you'll know how to use that later on. You'll also notice there's something here on the side of it near the battery end. It's going to be the reed switch, more or less, so that'll be where you'll take a magnet, and when you're mounting it later, you'll mount the magnet next to that part where the reed switch is, and then they'll be able to know if it's open or closed by it then just kind of taking that distance away from it. You also have little terminals here, so if you were to also put in a hard wire contact, you can run it through here as well. And to close it back up, you just put the cover back on like this, and then when you're ready to remount it, you just put it back onto the back plate and it slides just like this right over it. To program the Ademco 5816 door windows wireless sensor into a Honeywell Vista 20P and or 15P, first enter zone programming. Go into field programming by pressing *56. A1 should display in the screen, that's A01, which shows you what zone you're currently on. To choose which zone to program, enters the zone number. For zones 1 through 9, enter 0 first. The example would be A02, which equals zone 2. Press * to continue. Note, pressing pound will go back to a previous field if needed. Choose the zone type next, which would be 01 for door with delay or 03 for door with no delay. Press * to continue. The partition number, enter 1 and press * to continue. Report code, press 1 4 times and then press * to continue. Hardwire type, you can leave it at 0. Press * to continue. The response time, leave at the default value, press * to continue. For the input device type, 3 is for supervised RF transmitter, press * to continue. And in this next field, for the serial number entry and loop entry number, enter the serial number and press * to continue. Enter the loop number for a wireless zone, it's 2, press * to continue. In the summary screen, make sure everything's correct, press * to continue. The alpha descriptor, you can press 0, press * to continue. And for any other zones, just repeat the listed above for each zone to be programmed. Enter 00 when you're done and press * to exit zone programming. For Honeywell Links Plus panel, first enter zone programming and then go into field programming. Press *56. For the A prompt, which is the zone number, A01 should display on the screen. A01 shows you what zone you're currently on. To choose which zone to program, enter the zone number. For zones 1 through 9, enter 0 first. Example, A02 equals zone 2. Press * to continue. For the B prompt, which is the group number, enter 01 for door delay or 03 for door with no delay. Press * to continue. For the C prompt, for zone reporting, enter 1 4 times. The panel will read C66. Press * to continue. For the D prompt, zone supervision, leave it as D3, which is for a fixed sensor. Press * to continue. For the E prompt, loop number and learn sensor, note, to learn and sensor in this prompt, remove the cover of the sensor, press down the tamper spring, release it for 1 second, then press the tamper spring down again. If successful, you'll hear the panel beep twice confirming the enrollment. Enter 2 for wireless door sensor. In the 1A prompt for serial number, enter 1, then enter the serial number found on the sensor sticker. Enter star to save the number, and it should read 1AL when done. To delete a sensor, press 9 and 1 during this prompt. In the 1C prompt, zone description, enter 1 to choose the zone description or press star to skip. Note, when entering the next word, enter 6 to save and move to the next word. The links will allow up to 3 words per sensor. The following are common descriptions. And lastly, when you get back to the A prompt, repeat each step listed above for each zone that you wish to program. Enter 00 and then press star to exit zone programming. For Honeywell Link's touch panel, enter programming by selecting Tools, enter your 4 digits installer code, select Program. To add a sensor, select Zones, then select Add New, select the applicable zone button, select the serial number button, and here you can enter your serial number, or if you wish to enroll it with RF learning, you have to open and close the device 3 times and you should be able to learn in through the RF learning option. Click Save when you're done. To exit the programming, select the back tab to return to the home screen, or depress the off key and then select the Cancel button. The system will return to the home screen. So when you're mounting the sensor, again, remember where the reed switch is, the part where you'll be placing the magnet, put that up on the door, and as you put it up, you'll mount it there, and the magnet piece will also just be mounted next to it so that it's close enough so it'll read it closed when the door is closed. And so that generally is what it should look like. Some common issues you may find with these sensors could be for a customer saying that the door is reading open when it's not open. It could be because the magnet is falling off, and so it may look something like that. There'll also be sometimes issues with the cover not being put in properly, so you'll see maybe a small opening like that, because when you open it, there's also a tamper switch, which is right there. And when that's been released, then it'll show that it's open, or there may be an error that reads on the panel. So always make sure to check that the cover is on properly like that. Sometimes if the magnet is mounted correctly, maybe if it's upside down, the magnet's on the other end, it won't read as well. That's another common issue. But generally, just make sure you check and mount the sensor up properly, always at all times. If you need any help at all, you can also call into our tech support department by calling 801-528-7543 and choose option 3. Or feel free to call your district manager anytime if you have any questions pertaining to this sensor. Thank you for watching.